Welcome back to the Charle What's Up podcast.
Sailing to our neverland. We'll never die, you and I, chasing something that will last. We'll never die, you and I. Ooh. Na 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 na. Oh, we'll never die, you and I. Ooh. Na 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 na. Oh, we'll never die, you and I. Ooh. Yeah, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Charle What's Up podcast. Today we bring a special episode, special news. Everything is ongoing this week. Last week, everything went on last week.
Nothing is ongoing.
A lot went on. The independence, whatever he made mention of. We're going to talk about it. So stay tuned.
Nothing is going on this week. I've lost one of my lights. Yeah, I've lost one of my lights. All of a sudden, one of my lights is not working. So I don't know if the quality is the same or not, because I can see there will be some shadows in the back. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out why the other light is not working now. I don't know, but
You just found out today.
yeah, I just found out today that last week we were discussing about the Independence Day and how the diasporas were the only people looking forward to that particular day.
Mm-hmm.
And I've said that I've seen countless videos.
What videos?
Talking the same thing as
What videos?
the only way.
What videos did you see that makes you think that the diaspora were enjoying it? All I saw was the flag, the face. That is
It's not even about the flag.
What video? What
The
enjoyment?
diaspora people came out to say the reason why they are enthused in celebrating sets of marches because they are in America, they are in the UK, and there are a lot of cultures, there are a lot of nationalities there. That is the only day they can feel, or they feel like, oh, at least I'm a part of a community called Ghana.
So what's enjoyment? There was no enjoyment. That is the only thing. UK people, they were blessed to have a Rapaholics show. It happened this year. So it means that the previous year, they did nothing. They did nothing on that day. I'm just saying, I told you that people look forward to the state of mind, the parading. You said, oh, nah, they don't look forward to it. Did you see the parading? Did you see the crowd over there? Aside those performing, the crowd. And then it's happened at each region, not even each region, each capital. Not even each capital. Each district has its own parading. That is where they gather around and watch it. I can pull up a lot of videos for you to watch today.
Yeah.
Your statement
My
is
point
not
still stays.
It doesn't.
Yeah,
It doesn't. You have to support your point to stay, and if not
the
supported,
people
it
who
will
look
not-
forward to it are the people who are involved in it. So if you're not involved in it, you don't. You told me you will watch the 6th of March.
I did.
You didn't watch.
I did.
What did they do?
6th of March, they know you just 6th of
What
March.
did they do?
My parading.
What did they do?
What else would they do?
Ban boy.
Ban. It's combined ban.
Ban boy. I want you know boy.
Oban Jumbia Oba. Kuku. I will pull up a video. Obo Duke of York. Any Duke of York.
I don't know why one display. No.
How about display number of you?
I display no.
If you helicopter no besi phone now.
Why?
What are you talking about?
This is why. Because you're a liar.
Why would I know where they? I just watched the parody.
You're a liar.
I watched it.
Because
They didn't do anything special.
because you didn't watch.
I watched it.
You didn't
I
watch.
watched the mad part. I watched the slow match, the quick match, the students coming to.
Why yes, students be allowed, but that's the film. Why yes, students be allowed. So you're lying.
Students
You
are-
didn't watch it.
So who went to parade?
Military officers. That's all.
You're lying.
Because when you're Flagstaff House, students be allowed to go into or your small events kind of where you go and chill.
Boy.
I am because I'm sure. Most sorry,
Actually, it means that I was a different school one.
you didn't watch because
No,
I knew that
my sister even sent us a video of her even matching.
I knew.
And then did you see the tent around? I'm asking. Did you see the tent around? Where the people under the tent participating?
because their children are involved.
Their children are, what do you mean their children are involved? What? Then it means everything. If you're not involved, you don't watch, because if I talk about Chelsea, I'll tell you, okay, because their fans are involved.
I'm involved in chills.
Then you are a fan, so you are also involved.
That's
what are
what
you
I'm
talking
watching.
about?
That's what I'm watching.
If a parent is involved, the person is involved by its own or it's on its own. What do you mean by? So if you are telling me that everybody that was under the tent had a relative or someone.
Yes.
Already.
Yes.
You see,
Yes.
You've not supported your claim yet. That
I've
is one
supported my claim.
You've not supported your claim
People
yet.
on TikTok supported my claim. People
What did
on
they
YouTube
do?
Supported my
What
claim.
did they do? All I saw was they flag the face, and then what else? Nothing. And then they will dress up like, yeah, I'm from Ghana, and they will put some video B, and then they will do some editing, whatever they do, and then, oh yeah, Ghana, I'm wearing pajamas on a system match, and I'm wearing a Ghana jersey. That is it. The jersey trended, and then it wasn't just the jersey was majority Ghana. The jersey was majority Ghana.
I still understand. All of a sudden, they craze about
the jersey. I don't get it.
Maybe.
And then I saw somewhere people selling jersey for 500 cedi. You figure you mad.
That is what I'm saying.
Ghana jersey, they sell Ghana jersey 500 cedi.
The ordinary Ghanaian, yeah. The ordinary Ghanaian is a thief.
Oh yeah, the average Ghanaian is a thief.
No, not the average. The ordinary.
The average.
Let's not use the average.
The ordinary Ghanaian. Are you not ordinary?
Yes.
Are you a thief?
Yes.
I'm not a thief.
The ordinary Ghanaian is a thief.
No, not the ordinary Ghanaian.
Or the average Ghanaian.
The average Ghanaian.
In whatever, yeah, that person is because
the average Ghanaian seller.
the average Ghanaian is a thief.
The average Ghanaian, okay.
Because the average Ghanaian, that's the same person that goes into politics and starts stealing.
The average Ghanaian is a thief. It's a true.
So as a trader, I understand demand and supply. The demand is high, the supply is low. But that
happens everywhere though.
But that doesn't give you the onus.
It happens everywhere.
The onus on you. It's not coming today. But that does not give you.
Guys, let me tell you something. One, wearing a Ghanaian jersey is not a flex. Not even by a little bit.
What do you mean it's not a flex?
It's not a flex. Wearing a Ghanaian jersey is not a flex. Not even by a little bit.
It's a flex. It's not a flex.
It's not a flex.
How do you mean it's not a flex?
Wearing even a jersey is not a flex.
It's just a normal. It's not a normal attire.
thing.
Yeah, it's just a normal thing.
If you wear fake, original, whatever, coming to think about it being Ghanaian jersey, it's not a flex at any kind of level.
It does
For
not
you
show
to
anything.
purchase
Just for 5 million, 500 Ghana
at that
cedis.
amount, 500 Ghana cedis.
Yeah.
It's a different thing when a car sells at 76,000 or 70,000, 80,000. There's another car selling at 400,000. That is a flex, right? But if you can go to town and get a Ghanaian jersey for like
90 cedis,
90 cedis, 180 or something, that would.
Do you know what is funny about?
And then go and buy it 500 cedis because
the
it's
demand is
original.
high. It's not. It
not be the same people who do. Or you buy for Puma.
You can't buy Puma jersey.
Come on,
Puma
bro. What
Ghanaian
are you
jersey,
doing? Ghanaian jersey shouldn't be
$100.
500 cedis.
Puma Ghanaian jersey is $100. So if you have 1,200 Ghana cedis to buy a jersey, then good for you. You can go to pumaofficial.com to buy a Ghana jersey. But if you're not, and you're buying from Tudu, Makla, the normal influencer people selling it shouldn't be more than 120 cedis.
It's a jersey. It doesn't matter what kind of material is used. No. Nobody's going to look at a jersey and say that, yeah. What material did you use?
Yeah, but I saw some of the jerseys. I said, wow.
You even put it on a state of match and then the World Cup will fumble.
There's a coat of arms on the Ghanaian jersey. There's a Real Madrid badge on the Ghanaian. Really,
Real Madrid badge on Ghanaian.
Yeah,
Real Madrid badge.
But yeah, regardless of it, the craze
is an F1 jersey. F1 jersey could trace a lot of.
The craze of the Ghanaian jersey is good.
It's good
because at least we know. Oh, we are.
And then
Ghanaians.
it was always the yellow one.
No, yeah, okay, but that's the nicest one.
The yellow one.
The yellow one's nice because they're white. Then now
okay,
the one
the new white is destroyed.
The white the guy Puma is producing now is not.
And then the red is the worst.
We should just leave Puma. We should just go to Adidas or Nike somewhere.
They won't give us a contract.
Because Puma they are bad.
The thing is, Puma are the only country that are the only brand that gives Africans the chance to be supported.
No, Puma they are bad. They don't have any particular
except the white Africans. No other brand is supporting Africans like.
Oh, we have Nike supporting Africa.
Nike supports you.
I don't know, but we have Nike supporting
Nigeria.
Nike.
Is it Nike? Yeah, Nigeria is Nigeria.
Nigeria is a lot of. What do you mean Nigeria is Nigeria?
Yeah, there's a market pool.
They didn't even qualify for the World Cup.
But there's a market pool.
Because they are 200.
If you invest in Nigeria in terms of social media or anything that involves buying, Nigeria will give you more market than any other country. That is Nigeria for you. Or maybe South Africa too. But
So,
Ghana
but
here,
it's okay.
We will find out one of them.
I understand it, yes, but
The
like,
share market.
the only way I didn't understand why people are selling 500 Ghana cedis because
500 Ghana cedis
yeah,
is
the
crazy.
demand is high. But at least if the demand is high, if you sell this for 120 cedis, people are come to buy more, so you still get the same money. But you see, if you do economics, you understand what I understand. But yeah,
and then those who wore the 500 JC and those who wore the 120 JC,
this is the same.
nobody could tell the difference.
Yes, no difference.
Nobody could tell it. So it's a waste of money.
Now,
Get
the
the
craze,
extra.
I think the craze will retain when it's during the World Cup season.
Oh no,
It
won't.
will. Hey, let me tell you something.
It won't.
If Ghana manages to win Panama on our Panama is our first match, yeah. If we manage to win Panama on our first match, the craze will return.
We are not going to win any match in that World Cup.
If we are going to win a match,
We are not going to win any match in that World Cup.
we are going to win a match.
If you are going with Otoado, who is rigid, and the one thing about him is he watches the players play on their club level too. He watches them, but he just tends to not use it. He behaves like Ferrari. Don't put it that way. He behaves like Ferrari. He watches this team do something with this particular thing that they came up with, and then he tries. He goes there and then it's like he doesn't even use it at all. He just throws it away. Oh, I've learned something about this team. Oh, now let's build our car. And then the book that he wrote the tips on, you throw it away and then use the original, the old books to do his thing. What are you doing, Otuado? Look at Semenyo now. Semenyo, Pep Guardiola has played in him 3 positions: left wing, right wing, and then striker. And then he produced at each level. But Semenyo will come here and then he can't score a goal. Semenyo will come here and can't score a goal. Semenyo is 25, Kudus is 24. No, Semenyo is 26, Kudus is 25. They are both young. We are not going to rely on Kudus. We know him. If it's time for him to bench him, bro. Bench him. Other players are showing up. Use them. If you want to bench Kudus, bench him. Okay, he's injured now. Okay, fine. Probably he'll come back and then, yeah, he's a talented player. You have to play him all the time.
So if you come back and Spurs are in the championship, they're playing Ipswich Town and things.
Spurs won't go to the championship.
But the Spurs are going to.
They're not going to the championship.
I'm hoping.
What didn't you say about United last season? They won't go to the championship. They were even worse than Spurs.
They were not. They absolutely were
Spurs
not.
are not going to the championship.
They were not worse than Spurs.
Don't worry about
They
it.
were not worse than Spurs. Spurs are
United was
awful.
worse than Spurs.
Spurs are awful.
And then even Spurs with that terrible form, they went to they won the Europa.
Yes.
And then I saw where somebody was saying that if Atletico can't score Spurs, then La Liga is dead. These two, the goals that's going to happen is just 2 goals.
They are the 2 most unserious clubs.
The 2 most unserious clubs in the world. Clubs in the world. The 2 most unserious clubs in the world.
Spurs will not go. Spurs will not.
I don't see Spurs qualifying.
They will be on the cups of relegation. They'll be like 2 points.
Yeah, they won't. Last season they were.
The last season they were not 17. They were like 15, 16. You could see the last season. Like this season is very, very bad. This season is very, very.
I would say it's injury problem.
It's not injury. The players have no sense of mentality. They have nothing. You can how can you score a goal, then all of a sudden you can't play anything again? You just take a red card and you are downgrading. Oh, come on, Spurs.
It's not about them scoring a goal and then they can't play anymore.
It's about
they are there.
They are there. They are just
1
a
point.
point. Yes. So if they manage to escape relegation, they will be either a point or 2 points ahead of the relegation drop zone. Apart from that, nothing else. And if they go on relegation, everybody's leaving. If they
Spurs won't go on relegation, that is not going to happen. This season, it's like they have how many matches? 9 matches to go.
10.
9.
10.
Okay, 10. No, 9.
10.
9.
10.
9.
Spurs have split 28.
They are split 29. What are you saying?
28.
29. They have 9 matches to go. So, why are we even arguing about this? I'm holding the phone. I'm telling you that they have 29. One thing about Spurs this season is, I don't want to say it's a red card issue, but it's like the defenders want to score. Bro, we have attackers for a reason. If you can't score with attackers, defend and then get a draw. The defenders are trying to score and then they get counted and then they concede. And then they make a lot of risky tackles. You have defenders like Van der Ven and then he's behaving like Simakan.
It's
at
not.
Al
Let me tell you
Nassr.
something.
He doesn't score goals,
It's not.
but he just keeps getting red card.
It's not like they are making
It's terrible.
dangerous tackles. They are not. The league has
I've targeted them.
Yes, the league has given them. It's not like I don't want to say an agenda, but they've tagged them. They've tagged certain players that if they make a challenge, the referee seems, or if they make a challenge and the player reacts extremely like hurts, that's a red card or something. If Caicedo makes a normal tackle, the same tackle Caicedo will make, and Rice makes the same tackle, Rice is getting a yellow card or nothing. Caicedo is getting a red card.
How are we talking about Spurs and then you've moved it to
I'm telling you something, like players, Van de Ven, the same thing. Christian Romero, the same thing. You get me? Casemiro, the same thing. Those are the players the Premier League has tagged like, oh, they are thug. So
yeah, they are rough players like that.
So if they make a certain challenge and the opposition is giddy, red card. Sandro Tonali, the same thing. But if Saka, boom, nothing. Rice, boom, nothing. Like it's becoming. Oh, okay, maybe they are treating these players as Draymond Green, because Draymond Green.
No.
Yes, it's true.
No.
Because
Draymond Green fouls hard.
Because Draymond Green fouls hard. Yes, but because he has done it, he has a track record of doing it.
He still does it.
When he does it now, when Draymond does it, he
still does
it's flagrant 2 ejection. When any other person does it, it's not, because this is the first time. That's not how it's supposed to be.
No.
A red card is a red card.
The example you gave is terrible.
The same way as Chelsea Wrexham, the red card is a red card.
The Wrexham red card.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a red card. But the commentators are saying, "Oh, you shouldn't be doing that. You are spoiling the magic of the game."
I didn't even watch that.
What do you mean you're spoiling the magic of the game?
What happened to the red card? What?
Garnacho dribbled the first person. The first person tackled him. He stood up, went. The second person. This is Garnacho. This is bring your hand. This is the ball. This is Garnacho. This is the West Ham player. Poo, to the knee. Poo, red card.
Last man.
No, center circle somewhere there.
To the knee.
Yeah, to the knee.
Okay.
No, to the shin. To the shin rather. Poo. No attempt for the ball. Red card. Simple. Oh, the commentator say.
What do you mean no attempt for the ball? It depends on the.
The ball is already gone.
But doesn't mean it's a red card.
It's a red card.
That under no rule book does it say that something like that. It's a red card. Do you see how you sound sometimes?
It is a red card.
When I've watched something, I'm telling you that it is a red card, and then you're like, yeah, it's not a red card.
This is a red card.
You see the red card. That is a red card. Oh, that is not to the knee. It's to the shin.
It's to the shin. Yeah, it's a red card.
That is a red card.
The ball is already gone. The ball is already gone. He has no attempts for the ball. It's a red card.
That's a red card.
They were saying, "Oh no, we shouldn't be giving red card because it's Wrexham. They want their Hollywood story, Wrexham." Okay, cool. The Wrexham scored a goal. It was blatantly offside. No, you shouldn't. So these people are now telling the referee that, oh, you shouldn't be able to award, or you should not follow the rules of the law, or you shouldn't follow the laws or the rules or the whatever of the game if it is against some particular teams. But if it is against Chelsea, Madrid, Barca, City, Arsenal, United, we'll follow it. But if it's about Wrexham and Westbourne, nah. That's not how the thing should be. Okay. You want your Hollywood story. Your Hollywood story happened yesterday. Port Vale scored Sunderland out. Southampton scored
that's not a Hollywood story.
4 hours out. Because they are always saying, oh, do this, do that, do this, do that. No, that's not supposed to be. That is not how it's supposed to be. And Chelsea Football Club, you are the most stupidest team. How is it stupid? You are the most stupid, or they are the stupidest team ever.
Weird.
You can play better football today than the next match, or Bismarck football. What is wrong with you people? What is wrong with you people? I am pissed. I am pissed that we took Wrexham to extra time,
and it was even a red card.
I am pissed we took them to extra time, knowing very well that we have an away match in Paris. And we have to relax and calm.
But you played your third division.
It's not about you played our third division.
Paris is not it's not performing that much.
Paris is bad. I watched their game against Monaco.
Monaco.
Oh my god,
Terrible.
Paris is bad.
Yeah,
this is how Giapredo will feed. He will feed.
I feel like your coach can't take advantage of that. If it was the old coach, what's his name?
Maresca.
Oh, I know it was going to be a 5-0 against Paris.
Do you know what?
You are going to lash him.
Do you know what?
But this-
Do you know what Strasbourg was doing to Paris in Ligue 1? You don't. They're always scoring Paris or taking a draw from them.
Strasbourg.
Yeah, Strasbourg.
Okay. Well.
So either Paris is losing or drawing.
Okay.
Every time this coach has been like, okay, maybe Paris has won one or twice.
They are not dangerous at all.
They aren't. And
At all.
I think this is the time Kupama should bring his subscribe
He should
Kupama
have
Wasa.
his game.
Hey, this is Kupama Wasa too.
He should have
Hey,
his game.
he should bring his game because I know if the link up between Kupama and Giapredo it comes back. Fire on the mountain. But what?
For who?
For everybody. I read you one over show.
Oh, me, I won't even watch it. I won't watch it.
But
I
yeah.
won't watch it. Madrid, no. I don't know if by that time the players would have returned from injury, but we can't go to
Which
City.
player?
Oh, every player.
Rodrigo is out. So which player?
Yes, Mbappe is not playing.
Mbappe can't. Mbappe is saying he will try his best to come in.
Mbappe is not playing.
It's not
Last
coming
season, it
on.
was the reason why we qualified.
It's not coming on.
It was a hat trick. He did Guardiola like this, and then
Oh, yeah.
we okay. Garcia is very good, but Vinny is been playing childish ball.
If you are
Oh.
playing the players you played against Celta Vigo, I don't think you are winning.
That is the thing. Don't judge our matches against La Liga teams to UCL. Don't do that. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that because you will disgrace you. 2021, we were destroying EPO teams left to right. We were being disgraced by La Liga teams. Don't ever do that because you turn up and you be like, hey, Madrid, how did Madrid win? Last week, you be like, hey, Madrid won. How did they win? Don't judge La Liga teams, the matches you play against La Liga teams, what we do in the Champions League.
Okay.
Because there are a
Suit
lot of
yourself.
La Liga teams that can defend Madrid tactics, but the rest of the world, they can't.
Okay, sure.
You play the same football against Manchester City and might win. But just that, we make a lot of defensive mistakes. It's not the best.
Oh.
A lot of defensive mistakes. And this time, people are learning how to finish against Courtois. And then it's like, you just watch Madrid and then the defenders are coming forward, but the attackers are not pushing forward. Or the midfielders are not coming into the box. So therefore, it's like, we are all stuck at the middle. And then if a single pass and a fast player gets behind the back of the defenders, it's a goal. And then this is how Madrid has been playing throughout. I don't know if Arbeloa can fix it, but I mean, I'm not going to watch Madrid match again. I don't think it's going to happen. We're going to lose to City,
Talking about
home and away.
um,
But City is not even that good of a team.
yeah,
too.
City is not that good of a team to be.
So
panicking
I won't be
about.
surprised if you qualify against City,
Yes,
but
yes. But
we are not playing encouraging ball.
talking about strategies and tactics, let's talk about F1.
Yeah.
F1.
This weekend, it was very entertaining.
Was it?
Yeah, it was very entertaining.
Was it?
Yes.
It wasn't.
It was very
It
entertaining.
wasn't at all.
This is the best open lap.
Because of those
ever
things
watched.
that happened. That was it. After that, what happened again?
Give me
Still
one,
first.
give me one entertaining race that one race you watched last year that was entertaining than this opening.
I can't remember.
There was none.
I can't remember.
There was none.
Okay.
There was none. This is one of the most entertaining we've ever seen.
Because of
And
the opening laps.
Because of the open laps, the overtakes at the back. It was overall it was one of the best F1 races.
Okay.
Just that we focused on Ferrari catching up to Mercedes and it didn't happen. That is all. That is the.
How did you see the race?
I saw the race. Me, if I talk about my expectation, the race it was one of the best races.
Okay.
One of the best races. We saw rookies fighting against veterans. We saw a whole lot happening. Fernando Alonso trying to finish the race. It was like 15 laps.
15
behind.
laps.
Lance
Oh my
Stroll
God.
tried. The Honda engine, man. What are they doing? What are they doing with that Honda engine?
Listen. Yeah.
Can there be a case where they would ditch Honda and then go for like Mercedes or something and then
They can't.
restructure their car?
They can't do it at this season.
That
They
is
can. They
bad.
have to wait till next season. But yeah, Mercedes might get sued by McLaren.
No, it's normal. It happens.
No.
It happens.
No.
It's normal.
And just tell us today, before I read the quote, I read an interview from him. He's saying Mercedes provided the engine without any data.
Mm-hmm.
So that is why in testing or in FP1, when they were driving, that's why, like when they start the car is on the track, and they realize, oh, this is what the track can do. This is what the engine can do. Okay, we have to put this one down. We have to do this one down.
That is what happens.
No, but instead, Mercedes is a supplier for how many teams?
Four.
Yes. So he should be giving them the engine.
No. That is not what
the FIA
it's
rule.
not in the FIA rule.
The supplier is supposed to get the same engine as the producer.
The supplier didn't get the same engine. You didn't know how to use it. That is what the point is.
I have to give you something.
Uh-huh.
I've given you that thing. I've not told you how it works.
Yes, that is how it works.
That's not how it should.
That is how it works. That is how what the FIA says. That is how it works. That is why every team is giving the same amount. If that is the case, then the engine manufacturer should be giving more time for testing. They don't. They get the same number of time for testing. So therefore, you have to utilize this.
You should be giving them the data that this is the engine. The engine has three this, 8 this, then you should be giving them everything.
That is not data. That is not data. That is not the data.
They didn't give them the data.
That is not the data.
They didn't give them
They
the
shouldn't
data.
be giving the data.
They should be giving the data.
They shouldn't. They shouldn't. No.
They should.
No.
They should.
No.
They should be giving the
They
data.
shouldn't be giving. You have to figure it out yourself. No. Yes.
Why should do you know the data is not the
What do you mean you should be giving the data? I just give you an example. Like that is the point. So if customer teams want data, then the manufacturers should be giving more time in practice, in testing, because the testing that we all did in Barcelona, we did second testing, another testing in Bahrain, and another testing in Bahrain, 3 testing. We all had the same amount of time to test. And then they all tested their engine. They tested their engine.
Did you watch your testing?
Yes, I did.
Barcelona was not. McLaren was fine. Like they were having problem with the car. They were trying to see what was going on with the car. They still haven't figured out since to this day.
That one is not Mercedes.
It is Mercedes.
It's not
because
Mercedes.
You have to tell them that the engine is this, the engine is that.
No,
you should be providing them with data.
You shouldn't provide them with data. You should have said it. No. You don't provide the manufacturers with data. Have you seen our people complaining?
You provide them with data. You don't
provide them with data. No.
Provide with data.
They have to figure out their own data.
You don't have to.
They have to.
You cannot just give. Even if you are building a house for somebody, you just don't build a house and you say you that's it, figure it out. No, you tell the person, oh, this is the washroom, this is the distance, this is this. You tell the person.
They told them. They did.
So do you think Andres Stella is lying? He just came and said, no, didn't give us the data.
You're not getting the best out of it. Doesn't mean that
he's not saying. No. He's not saying.
Can you tell me that you? I'm asking you. When you go and buy an iPhone provides you with everything that is on the iPhone. Are you going to utilize it to the maximum as a person who manufactured the iPhone? I'm asking you. You are not going to buy. You have the data. You have everything that you need to. Not the data. You have anything that you need to use the iPhone. Don't use it.
If I'm going to buy an iPhone,
yes,
I research on the iPhone.
Yes,
so that's the data I'm gaining.
Yes, you research
because the data is available.
The research that you did is the practice they did. It's the testing they did. That is the research.
This is not the testing.
That is the research. Okay, after your research, and then you are going to use the phone. Are you going to maximize it as the person who manufactured the iPhone? I'm going to ask you a question. You can't. You can never maximize this as and then sometimes you might figure something out, and then you'll be like, oh yeah, I figured this thing out. You think if my client figures something out about the engine, they're going to tell Mercedes? They're not going to. But they don't share data.
It's a different thing.
They don't share data. It's not a different thing.
It's not, they are not finding anything. So are you telling me the engine does not make the car go fast? The engine alone does not make the car go fast. The chassis and everything is all encoded. So the engine, they want to know, okay, how does the engine go from 0 to 10? Like they have to know everything about the engine.
You figure it out.
After the engine, no, it's not. You figure. So
you figure it out.
You don't have to figure it out. The data should be provided. The
data should not be provided.
Okay, this is the engine. The engine has a 10,000 capacity. When you are on the street, it's not going that speed. So this is how you have to. Then after the data is provided, then the teams they find, okay, if you're not going 10,000 here, okay, let me see if it works. If it works, that's the one the
but
teams
that is not how it
improvise.
That's not how it works. If that is how it works, then the teams that use Mercedes engines from 2014 will also be complaining that their engine is not good. What about Williams? The other use Mercedes engines.
That's why Williams is about to leave Mercedes next season.
Doesn't matter.
Because Mercedes is not treating them fair.
What do you mean by fair?
If you provide the engine,
if I provide you with engine, there are rules. They provide them with engineers too. There are rules on how to use the engine, especially like, oh yeah, this socket is placed here, this fuel is placed here, everything is placed. It's for you to know that if I move from gear 7, when I get to 150 reps, I have to change to gear 8. That will give me the best performance. That is for my client to figure out. That is not for Mercedes.
No,
that is not for Mercedes.
That is for my
and that is what they are doing.
That is for my client to figure out. But the basic data should be given to them.
It was given.
It was not.
It was.
So Andre is lying that the data was not given
because he didn't win. He's telling lies.
No, but
he didn't win.
But he didn't win.
He didn't win.
They have been battling this issue since testing. They can't figure out why.
That is for you to figure out. My point is that is for so you want to use 72 hours in testing. You want to use 72 hours to test, right? And I also you want me to also use the same 72 hours to test. And after that, whatever I find with my engine during that testing, I give it to you. Is that what
before Mercedes has tested that engine I'm not talking about the Mercedes F1, the engine suppliers. Mm-hmm. They've tested the engine. They know that
information that they gave
was not given.
That information that they use in testing the engine in their manufacture, whatever.
Yes,
it is given.
It was not given.
It is.
It was not.
It is.
It was not.
It is.
So Andres.
Yes, that one. I'm going to say it to my foot test that is telling lies.
It's not.
If they will give you all that information, whatever the testing they did over there, before they place the engine in the car, and when they place the engine in the car, from there you have nothing with the manufacturers unless there's an upgrade. If you need the upgrade, you have to pay more for it. That is it. You don't have to be. Why? So we all are 27 hours or this amount of time in the tunnel and all that, and then you want me to share mine with you.
I'm not saying share yours with me.
The basic details they gave to them.
They didn't give the data on the engine.
So how come? Let me ask you a question. How come during the race at exactly was it 10 laps before that?
Yes.
Lando figured it out. How come? It means they were not paying attention to it during the testing. It's because it looks like if Lando figured it out, it means it was easy to figure out then. Lando is not that smarter than any of the engineers. And Lando is not smarter than any of the engineers. He is a driver. His is to drive the car. And then he has the skills too. But talking about the engine and then the mechanics of the car, he's not smarter than any of the engineers. So for Lando to figure it out during the race and then lap 10 laps before it, then it means the engineers were not paying attention to it because they could have figured it out too. They even in lap 3-4 of the testing, they could have figured it out. Yeah. They didn't. They didn't. When you watch FP1, even FP1, from FP1, FP2, FP3, what the Mercedes were doing is long race runs. Long, they were doing just race runs. When I finished, I went to watch the race on YouTube, and then they were saying that Mercedes is far ahead of the rest of the pack because they were the only team targeting race runs. And then when it came, they did it. They got it. They did it. Like whatever. Like I said in the beginning, you saw that Ferrari it looks like Ferrari has a lot of straight line spin than the Mercedes, or Ferrari is able to regenerate energy than the Mercedes, because when Charles Leclerc passes Russell, it takes a lot of time for Russell to get him back. And when Russell gets him back, the following lap, Leclerc passes immediately. And then he stays there for like 3 laps before Russell can do another overtake. And then when he does it, immediately, Leclerc just passes him again. So it looks like the Ferrari engine is able to regenerate more than the Mercedes engine. But what you are saying is not a thing. You just have to figure it out.
It's a thing.
It's not a thing.
But Ferrari, I am saying you have to sack your strategist.
Oh,
whoever is in charge of
they are all clowns.
Should be gone.
They are all clowns.
Every single person in their they knew that after the moment the VSC came on pit, the moment VSC came, you had the opportunity twice to do it.
Do you know
2 times to do it?
Do you know what he said?
And he said, nah.
Ferrari says he was expecting Mercedes to do 2-stop.
What do you mean we expecting? You don't have to expect.
Do you know what Mercedes did? Only hard runs during the practice sessions. So obviously they saw something in there.
You don't have to expect a team. You had the opportunity. I think they were afraid of their darling boy. They are afraid to leave their darling boy there.
Yes.
Disadvantage.
Yes.
They were afraid.
They because I feel like I didn't hear Leclerc's radio, but I feel like they told Leclerc to pit and he didn't.
He
And
didn't.
therefore, they couldn't make Hamilton
yes.
pit.
Because Hamilton was fusing like, yo, why is no one pitting?
Well,
At least
pit
one of us
us.
should be. At least one of us should be, so you can defend Mercedes. It's simple.
It's that simple.
It's like it's simple. But listen, they should sack their strategies and go for Benny Collins. They should sack them. And,
Is he out of a job?
who? Benny Collins. She's the strategist for F1 TV. The lady commentator. She's good. Like she can predict everything that comes to happen. She can predict the strategy.
The thing is, you can predict it if you have the results, and then you are trying to edit it to make it. Of course,
She's watching the same race. She's watching the same race as everybody. She's saying, okay, if these people want to win, they have to do this. They have to.
He has said it beforehand. After.
So why after?
He has
what?
said it after they've already made a mistake. He has had ample time to think about a strategy. That doesn't mean she's going to make a good strategy.
She's going to make a.
When the decisions on the line.
A good strategy.
I know.
Than the Ferrari.
I knew it was a mistake. Even if you think it's a one stop, bro. Do you believe that Ferrari Mercedes literally dunked on 8/10? He dropped 8/10 on your head in the qualifying. Do you think there's nothing about the engine that is going to make them perform in clean air? I said it to you when we were watching this. I was like, the reason why the Ferrari is fighting is on the same pace as Mercedes is because they are fighting.
Yes.
And then from that, it's not even apart from that, because when the race began, Russell was saying that he and then Antonelli, they didn't have battery. That is why they lost position. Antonelli lost position to like P12 or P9 or P whatever.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. He dropped to like Hamilton started P7, so Antonelli dropped like P8 or something. He dropped behind the Russell,
The Red Bull,
Norris, and then
really.
Limblad.
No.
And then he was able to overtake them when they were fighting at the front. He was able to overtake them, and then he got to a point they were just four. The four of them were fighting. So that pace that he had, and then he used it to catch up. You think he doesn't have? There's no pace in. Bro, you think there's no pace in Russell's car when he gets a clean air? He's going to.
The Ferrari fucked up.
Ferrari,
It's
they fucked
simple.
up.
They messed up.
Then they had two opportunities.
That's what I'm saying. They
They
did
had
what
two opportunities.
McLaren did in Qatar last year. Even McLaren, they had just one opportunity, but they gave you two opportunities. Just go in. I don't understand how difficult it is
come on.
to you to pit
Pit.
because your engineers were there waiting for the car, bro. Nothing. And I was shouting in my room at 5 a.m. Pit. How can you do that to a human being? I don't even support Ferrari here, but I'm furious that Ferrari. I don't support Ferrari, but I'm furious because this is like simple logic.
It's simple logic. You are fighting somebody. Okay. The person has pitted. You have gotten the chance to also pit the next lap and then still be ahead of the person. What is stopping you from doing that? What is stopping you? You are P1. You are first, right? You are first. And then, okay, somebody say, you are first, you are going, and then something happens. And the other person is like, oh, okay, if something has happened and then because of that, there is not going to be any racing. Therefore, I'm going to shit. Okay, I've shot. I've done shitting. I'm back. But still, the race hasn't resumed. You are P1. You two feel like shitting. Can't you go and shit? Go and shit because the race is not resumed yet. You can go and shit and come back and still be P1.
What fucking analogy are you giving me?
Just give him like we have been given a job to do in 24 hours, and then within the 24 hours, I'm ahead of you. But you feel like eating, and then you've gone to eat because they've paused the machine that we are using to work is spot, so you have to rest it for like 1 hour. And within that 1 hour, you have gone to eat, and then you are back from eating. The machine is still not working. I'm ahead of you. I know you can't work without the machine working. So therefore, I can go for lunch, can't I? Yeah. And come back before the machine gets working. So I can go for lunch and still come back and then still be ahead of you. So what is wrong with Ferrari? Like, what are you doing? Nobody can gain time or play DSC.
It's not going to work. It's never going to. And you just gain 10 seconds. Like, come on.
What pit?
This is what, if they are really battling for the championship, this is what will be their downfall.
You can see that is the time they lost, because it's like, how do I even say it?
That's the time they lost.
When Russell pitted, he was 11 seconds behind Lewis Hamilton, right? When Russell
Yeah.
pitted, he was 11 seconds behind Lewis Hamilton. And then Lewis extended for like 3 laps. And then Russell came to catch up. So that was 11 seconds. And he passed him. And then Lewis pitted. And it was 21 seconds. At the end of the race, Lewis was 16 seconds. 16 or 18 seconds behind Russell. So imagine if it's 21 seconds to pit. And then Russell gained 11 seconds. It means if Lewis pitted, he would have been 11 seconds ahead of Russell.
They are just stupid. They are like it would be 10 seconds rather.
What are they doing?
They are just
What are they
stupid.
doing?
I think this will be their downfall. This if they don't,
they can recover.
If they don't fix their strategies, last year you've been saying they will recover. Last year they were making the same mistake.
No, last year they had a terrible car. And last year they were making the
It's
same
not even forget about terrible car. If you have a terrible car and you are fighting,
But
like
I feel like the way you see, look at the deficits with the tire degrade. Lewis pitted like 10 laps after Russell, and then at the end of the day, Lewis was able to gain 6 seconds, just 6 seconds on Russell. When Russell was 10 laps,
the tire degradation is a problem.
The tire degradation with
really
Mercedes,
because
the tire wear.
It's not even our Mercedes. It's our everybody. Max, when Max was on the hard the first thing,
Max was nagging because he couldn't pass.
Max couldn't pass. It's not on his first stint. Before he was catching up to Lando, on his first stint, his left to rear was gone.
But he was still making overtakes.
Yeah, but you're making overtake from Cadillac and Alpine. They are not. They are cars you have to overtake. These are cars you have to overtake. That's why I'm not excited. I'm not extremely excited about saying Max going from P20 to P6 because the cars in front of him were the cars he has to overtake. You're telling it's like a disabled person and an able man going for 400 meter race, and the disabled person is 200 meters ahead of the person. Who is the fastest 200?
And then if the able person passes the
disabled person,
is there an accomplishment?
He has done something.
Yeah, it hasn't done anything.
Because the disabled person is disadvantaged. He does not have the capacity you have. But when he get to P6 here,
when he got to P6, he got behind Lando and he could overtake him.
0.5. 5 tenths. He was not gaining. I was shocked.
And then even lost.
I was
started losing time.
What is going on? Because I knew the Red Bull was fast. But hey,
I mean the Red Bull is fast, but it's not that fast under this year.
Meaning the McLaren is fast, but they cannot find something wrong. Because if all of a sudden...
No. If the McLaren is fast and they can't find it, it means the McLaren has to also gain on the Ferrari, but they were not.
Dude, the Ferraris were far gone.
But he has to gain on him in terms of time.
They were gaining.
They were not.
Max. Lando was gaining.
Lando was not gaining on him.
He was gaining by like 10.
No, he wasn't. The fastest car was...
All of a sudden, Max gave up.
The fastest car was Lewis Hamilton throughout. Lewis Hamilton, when Lando pitted, he was like 10 seconds behind Lewis Hamilton. And within that time, he opened like 20 seconds up. He wasn't gaining.
They were a minute...
He wasn't
a minute behind like Russell.
No, they were not. When they all pitted, no.
No, after the race.
After the race, it was 51 seconds.
I said almost a minute.
Yeah.
Can't you hear? Are you deaf?
So it means Russell lapped everybody from
except the top 6 or so.
To P6. To P7. And then from P6, he couldn't lap anybody. that is Max Verstappen.
He couldn't.
And then also, let's talk about the race itself. Let's forget about the Ferrari shambles, and then the Mercedes overpower that they're hiding. Now we've seen it. We know they have power.
We know
because
they have power.
They literally dunked on anybody.
Now,
8 tenths.
Now
it's crazy.
It is for them to sustain the same power.
Oh, they have it. I trust him. Mercedes. If it was Ferrari that had it, and then you are talking about sustaining the lead, I'll be like, Ferrari, I don't know. But if it's Mercedes, I know. They are too smart. And then they read the book, and then they have a lot of ideas to go about it. The rule book, it's not called cheating. I'm going to read it in a way that
they
write the rule ambiguously.
They just find
a different meaning to the rule, and then they can defend it.
Interpreting it differently. That's always going. It's the same way as
Kofi and it's like Ama and Adwa goes to school. She wears uniform. Who is the she's Ama or Kofi? Yeah, Adwa. We don't know. So therefore, Ferrari will come up with something. Mercedes will come up with something. Yeah. But Ferrari.
this is the moment I miss Christian Horner. because Christian Horner would have found something illegal about the car immediately. He does not care whatever. He will just make up a lie or something, and the FIA still will have to go and investigate the car, and they will just find a little mistake about.
Yes, that is one thing I hate about Ferrari. I feel like Ferrari should have fought for the launching. They should have fought for it. They should have fought a bit too hard. Maybe the 5 seconds to reduce to 3 seconds, and therefore, if
Bro,
they give
the light went out very fast.
it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was like, what?
It was very fast.
Ah, no. And then they reacted. I was expecting crashes.
They reacted, yeah, but they reacted very slowly.
Antonelli did. Antonelli
reacted
was
very slowly.
expected it.
Lando reacted very slowly. Lawson.
The Ferraris.
Lawson almost caused collapse into his race.
Lawson is terrible.
Oh my God.
I feel like, okay, I'm going to make a bold statement here. Yuki Tsunoda is going to replace Liam Lawson. Yuki Tsunoda is going to replace Liam Lawson. Let's give it like 10 races. It's going to happen. Because he got schooled by Lindblad from FP1 to qualifying to wherever. Schooling.
Tsunoda
By a rookie.
Tsunoda will come back. And
By a rookie. And then Tsunoda, when he was asked who was going to win the championship, he was like, me. When I get back into it.
what Isaac Haja has done here,
Yeah.
they are about to take all his parts from him and give it to Max Verstappen.
Oh, nah. That is when Christian Horner was there.
They are about
I
to
feel like
take all his parts.
Christian Horner was the reason, was favoring Max Verstappen. Like Christian Horner and then that old guy that speaks anyhow. Helmut Marko, yes. Was it Helmut Marko?
Marco.
Yeah, the guy that was saying that he said something about Haja when he crashed in Australia last year, and then Hamilton's father was like, that's not how to talk to a kid.
Yeah, Marco.
They are both gone, and then I feel like that for that reason, that guy is maintaining
because
this car.
Haja was performing.
He was on
racing
pace.
all of a sudden. That's why I'm saying this regulation here, there will be more retirement this year.
It happens. If there is
The first half of the season, 20% of the cars will
that
retire.
happens. That is what happens when there is a major rule change. Because 2014, you got 2014. You know 2014 Ferrari engine, bro. 2014 Red Bull engine. The only people that cracked that engine was Mercedes, and then the rest were joke. I don't know if even another team won during that year. Okay, I think this guy won. Maldonado, was it 2014 he won or 2012? One of those years he won Spanish Grand Prix, and then 2014 nobody else outside Mercedes.
Yeah.
And then they were retiring.
Okay.
Everybody was retiring.
Yeah, because I saw a race, only 10 people.
terrible.
Only 10 people finished the race.
It was so. If there's a major rule change,
But yeah,
that
I just have to say something. We just have to pivot from this F1 thing.
okay.
I have to. What am I going to say? Yeah, I have a question for you.
What is it?
What animal
Mm-hmm.
do you think you can take on in a fight?
Ant. Snail.
That's the only animal I think I can take.
Any
on.
domestic animal I can.
It's not even any domestic. Cat.
Any domestic.
I can take on a cat. I can take on a dog. It depends on which type of dog. If it's this Ghana breed dogs, I can take him on. But apart from that, JJ was saying he can take on a horse. I said,
A horse?
You are insane. You can't.
And the thing is, with the horse's ability,
You can't.
I feel like if the horse knows that it is fighting you, you can take it.
You can't take. This is like saying, oh, if a dog knows it is fighting you, you can take it. No,
Yeah.
even if a dog is chasing you, see how vicious the dog is.
Because a horse can't fight facing you, no. He has to tend to kick you.
Yeah, and the one kick against you, you cannot wake up.
But he can swerve the kick. He's a boxer. He's something.
He can't.
He can't.
It's not time. You cannot say, oh,
Bro, I can't time that the horse coming forward, chasing me is going to turn and then kick. Come on. He can't kick forward. He has to tend to kick. So
it's not even about. He can just the horse can just run you down.
oh, he doesn't have quick switching.
People are even saying they can take on hippopotamus.
They are mad.
No.
Those people, they are
No,
mad. Those people, they are
no.
mad.
You cannot
You
take
can-
on an
what are you going to do? You are
animal
going to jump on
as-
top of it. No. It will jump and then turn.
That
Then
animal,
you land on the ground with
It's
him.
is the
That is
most
the dangerous animal on earth.
I was arguing.
I would even back somebody taking on an elephant over hippopotamus.
Oh no! You can't.
I'll back somebody taking on an elephant over hippopotamus.
Elephant is too slow, but for a
Hippopotamus, come on, brother. I'll
For a
even back
hippo.
somebody taking on lion over hippopotamus. Yes. Yes, Samson did. Nowhere in the Bible was it stated that somebody
You are the most
took on the
stupid person. I have a message was you are the
hippopotamus is more dangerous than lion.
stupid person ever. You are giving us biblical things like nobody in the Bible. Did you hear anybody in the Bible fighting hippopotamus? No.
Because you can't.
Samson is an exceptional human being. Have you
Because-
seen anybody walking on water before? No. Only one
Because
person
he
has done
can't.
it. Because these people are exceptional human beings. Samson was the Superman of their time.
Let's move on.
You cannot say Samson.
Let's move on.
What's a lion? A lion.
The average human being cannot fight a hippo, but they can do something against a lion. If
It's not even about the average human being. The
the
most skilled,
the skilled human being,
strongest human being cannot take on a hippo.
you cannot take on a hippo.
You cannot take on a hippo because
Hippo, no.
hippos are the most.
A horse. I understand its logic with the horse because a horse has to turn to kick, and then during the turning, he can just switch lanes or something, and then
DJ
swim.
cannot take on a horse
He can.
because he's afraid of bugs, common bugs.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that are afraid of bugs, but they
Because
can.
horse comes
A bag and a horse is-
brings along bags.
A bug and a horse, which has killed more people. Thank you. So that is it. A bag
No.
is dangerous than a horse.
A bag is not.
A sting of a bag, you cannot punch a bag,
You can just kill it.
but you can punch a horse for it to feel it.
For it to feel it, you think your 70 pounds can get on a ton of a. Oh come on,
JJ's punch is heavy. It can punch a horse.
it can't.
You think JJ is punching a horse and the horse is just going to shake it like nah?
Yes.
Hell no.
Yes.
It's not a gorilla.
Yes.
It's not. It's not happening. JJ, if a boxer punches a horse, he's going to feel it and then.
It is
Bro,
not.
did you see that kangaroo guy? The kangaroo, is that a kangaroo or
A kangaroo is not a horse.
no, I'm asking a kangaroo.
Yes.
He said it's built and all that. It was fighting another human being. It wore a glass. The person was wearing metal glasses and then he was.
Because
And then the guy punched the kangaroo and the guy was like,
kangaroo are fake freaks.
you're like, oh,
They are
you can
fake
do that.
freaks.
And then he did it.
Kangaroo are fake freaks. They can't do anything.
The thing is,
They
I
just
understand.
have good PR.
I understand JJ's logic with the horse thing because it will take a lot of time. In order for a horse to get a punch in that fight, it's going to take a lot of skills from the horse's side. But JJ can punch a horse, yeah. Can punch a horse for the horse to feel it. That one is 100%. A horse, unless it punches the horse from the butt, that is where the strength is. But if it punches the horse from the front, that horse is going down.
Oh yeah, and the last thing I was about to say is your environment changes your trajectory in life.
Of course.
The environment you find yourself in.
Changes your
Changes your
trajectory.
trajectory,
Yes,
like-
of course. Because our environment is the reason why we are complaining about $500, 500 Ghana cedi for a Ghana jersey. That's our environment.
Those would be artists because let's use Danny Aarons for example.
What do you do?
Danny Aarons, yeah. Aarons, whatever.
Aaron.
That guy, he was just, let's say, a nerd
Okay.
in to be streaming and things.
He's streaming.
And all of a sudden, he found himself in a certain group of people.
the side man.
Not even a side mate. Like certain group of people. Like he went to foot asylum. He
Okay.
found himself with a certain group of people and realized, oh, there's this girl. Because I'm in this environment for like a week or what. I don't know how much. I think it's
It's a week after
something also. Okay, let me just see if I can talk up to this guy.
let's like 14 days.
That environment gave me a certain kind of confidence that all of a sudden he has gone for somebody way above his
Like
league
out of
and
his
things.
league.
Yeah. So if that's what I'm saying, in Ghana here,
Okay, well, he
It's true.
he himself will say that 10 is out of his league, but I feel like
everybody, it's true. You can't-
out of the league, I don't believe in those kind of things.
it's true. It's true.
If a guy is able to bag any girl, I don't care.
It's true.
Even
You
if
see-
the guy is not that.
See how even if let's say he was not even in that particular instance, there was no way he was going to meet Tennessee. Like there was no way they were going to meet because they were not having anything in common at that time.
But in order for you to meet somebody, you have to have something in common.
Yes, so that's why they were not having anything in common at that time. But
Ten didn't fall in love with Danny during the show. No,
he did.
No,
they did.
She didn't.
They did.
No,
they did.
No, they came out of the show. They didn't speak and they did reunion. And then he said something about it, but not.
I'm just saying about environment because even in Ghana here, our environment does not speak well of us. Our environment is degrading. You cannot do anything. You try your best to start something, and it's going downhill. But what? Maybe
Simon will say that he's out of Talia's league. Simon will say that he's out of Talia's league. Do you believe that?
Yes.
Do you think Simon is out of Talia's league?
Yes.
You think Talia can back somebody that is more reputable, more rich, more whatever someone has achieved than Simon? Who?
Yes. They can't.
She
it's not
can't.
about who.
She can't.
Who do you mean about who? How can I tell you who this person is?
Who?
I don't know. I cannot just mention names.
Talia was an ordinary person until he met Simon, and Simon elevated.
Simon was also an ordinary person as at that time.
No.
That was when Sidemen was starting. Simon was just an ordinary person.
What are you talking about? Simon had 3 million subscribers on YouTube. What are you saying? But something that Talia has not even got into, even with the clouds of Simon. No, you can't do that.
Well, the environment I'm talking about. The environment changes
thing,
environment can make you good, can make you bad. That's what people like say. If you find yourself in this particular group of people, you can never either be a good person or you
there's always an outlier, but we're not going to.
Yes, the outliers are there. But people are saying, oh, in Ghana you can start a business with this. No. You had the privilege to do it. You had a privilege to do. You knew somebody to do it for you. Somebody took the first step for you, and you followed it. But the average the average person, the average person does not even have the capital. The person can have all the brains in the world. The person does not have the capital to do it. Yes. The person will go and seek help and things. They still won't give it to the person because he doesn't know anybody.
The girl that got, what do you call it?
Which girl?
There was a girl who said that everybody has the same 24 hours, so she doesn't give to the poor. Because they have the same 24 hours and then they can use their same 24 hours to do exactly what she does and then gain money.
I don't know.
And then people started.
But it's not. Yeah, we all have the same 24 hours. We all have the same 24 hours and we can all choose to use.
We all have the same 24 hours, but even if you do the same thing,
it's not going to work. Even if you do the same thing, it's not going to work.
And then even with that, we cannot do the same thing.
Yes.
Because if my 24 hours has a budget of 300 cedis. Your 24 hours has a budget of 250K.
Yes.
Dollars.
Somebody's 24 hours has $10 million. You can't.
What at all am I going to do to reap that 24K?
Yeah, it's not possible. So we just have to just respect people. Okay, you are this, you are that. Okay, it's okay, cool. Just have to respect people and be kind. Be kind to people because if you are
somebody will say that okay, you can put it on this number of odds or bets. That is a chance. That is part of the outliers.
That is the probability.
Because the probability, and the probability of me winning is 1 out of how many?
And if you are from a poor home in Ghana, the probability of you making it out is very low.
It's low.
It's like the probability of you making it out of from being poor to become rich,
super rich, is
very, very
unless even if you make it to the extent that you have a stable job and all that, bro. If you are coming from a poor background, and especially when your parents are not responsible enough, when I mean your parents are not responsible, meaning parents that they know for a fact that they don't have money, and then they keep giving birth. Those are the irresponsible parents. You keep giving birth and your children are sitting in the house. They don't go to school. They don't do that. Those are the irresponsible. I'm not talking about a parent that they keep giving birth, but they're able to put their children in school. No. I'm talking about parents. You see somebody begging and then beside that person is like 4 children. They are also sitting down begging too. That is the parents I'm talking about. Irresponsible parents. That parents, even if that child, one of the child makes it in life, that child is going to take care of the rest of the family. So therefore, no matter amount of money that guy makes, that person will never be rich.
Yeah,
that person will never be rich.
It's going to be like a very a hurtful situation for her. They're like, I have to take care of this, I have to do that. I have to do
Yeah, unless the person is stingy, he's like, oh yeah, it's not my fault that my siblings are not don't have money. My siblings can't be placed in school. Therefore, if I get money, I'm going to save it and build my life. Unless that person has that kind of mentality. But I doubt that somebody in Ghana from a poor background will come out and then say that, hey, my family is still poor, but I'm going to leave them poor, do have money.
Yeah,
It's
but
not
what?
happening.
I think this is how you have to do. You have to live your life very well. You have to respect people. You have to be kind to people. You just don't have to be because you are. You don't have, if you are privileged, you don't have to look down on the less privileged. It does not change. There's something like inserting in your pain. There will be a time.
The person can make it and make it more than the rich person.
You'll be downhill. Like it's a whole lot of things going on. But yeah,
it's not the same thing for us.
Yeah, but
I read Lukaku's. Is it Lukaku?
Lukaku's story, how he became a footballer.
Yeah,
you could tell
like that,
people are suffering.
I think Lukaku going through that is going to leave the people that he lived with behind. Although he's rich now, no, it's not happening.
Yeah, but
Cristiano Ronaldo, he said that they interviewed some guy, some goalkeeper, he says Cristiano Ronaldo still puts him on his paycheck.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm like,
that's his
crazy.
friends or something. I don't remember. Yeah.
That's good. If I become rich, a billionaire, even my friends from nursery, I'm going to put them on a paycheck. Everybody's going to get some.
Oh, thank you.
Everybody.
Thank you for watching this particular episode.
This episode is all about the place, but that is how our episode is.
All over the place, not all about the place.
Okay, all over the place. This episode is all over the place, but that is how we do our episode. Maybe one day somebody can give us a tip and then we learn from it. But so far it's just built on vibes. And then if you guys like it, thumbs up for more.
Thank you for liking, subscribing, and sharing for us. Yeah.
All right.
We'll see you next week.
Peace out.
Bye.